We should be live.
Oh, that's cool.
Awesome.
Casters are ready.
I'm looking at it now. It's not
Just remember,
live yet.
you guys
Let's
are
see.
really going to clash with each other. So if you want, we can move into separate rooms.
Is Nat going to be commentating as well? I thought it was just David.
Are you both commentating on the same cast, or you have your own cast?
No, Saidin's just opening, and then I'm...
It's live.
So
Yeah,
you're on
so
the same
I guess
cast?
we're live right now, right? So we might as well get this on, right? I guess, first of all, thanks to everybody for showing up for this broadcast, and also to our players who are going to play this finals out. We just want to say that, you know, we had a lot of fun setting this thing up in March, even though it was quite chaotic, and we can probably do a better job at defining our rules and stuff, but we look forward to holding more of these in the future. I think the next one that we're going to be doing is probably Search and Destroy. And then for the Ghost Mode teams that are still looking for some more action, we encourage them to check the forums out for Talon Blaze's Ghost Mode tournament. And then we hope you guys enjoy the action that you're about to see from Old Legends and Kill Support. So I'm going to throw this to the broadcasters now. Thanks to them for broadcasting this, and let's get these finals on.
Thank you, Saidin. This is David, also known as David Live, here to commentate for the March of the Ghost 2, brought to you by Z8 Games. It's an honor to be here casting for Z8 Games, and for those of you watching, thank you. Just to give you a little bit more information on the teams, our first place team was Old Legends. They were 31-0 with their records, with a 100% win streak. And then the runner-up, which is the team they will face, is Kill Support, and they were with a record of 35-1. So whenever we're ready here, hopefully we can go ahead and get started for the March of the Ghost finals. This is going to be a 4v4 tournament, or 4v4 match here, and it's going to be a random map. With not too much information on the teams, I'm not as familiar with these teams or players, but in Ghost Mode, I think it's very important to be strategic and patient. It takes a lot of concentration, especially on the GR side. So I think it's going to be interesting to see how this is played out.
I would get a host error.
That's not good. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting a join
Whatever,
again.
as long as that tab doesn't kick anyone, we'll be fine.
Yeah, I have a host error right now, too. It's likely because the match was open for so long.
Yeah.
It's all right. We'll check into it. But if we have to restart, then we'll restart it. It's not a problem. We're giving each team one disconnect anyway, so I guess we're allowed Z8 Games to have one disconnect too, right?
That works.
Both teams are disconnecting anyway.
I'll remake it with a bit more secure password.
Yeah, that'd be good.
NatterZ, do not type in the password. We'll
Yeah, no,
invite
I was
you.
just checking that. Yeah, I know.
Shit.
How many, was it 8 max?
Yeah, 8 spec.
Oof.
Does someone want to send me an invite so I'm not showing password?
I'll send you one.
Cheers.
Okay. Well, like I was saying, this kind of also, you know, this stuff, it happens with everything. I mean, it happens in my cast, so, I mean, it sucks, but things happen. It's okay.
Yeah, and the weekends are a busy time for us too. You know, we have a lot of things going on the servers. We're constantly monitoring it. Our tech team works 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So, I mean, you know, the stuff's bound to happen, but we're always on it pretty quick, and we can fix this kind of stuff if it goes widespread.
Yeah.
I'm inviting you, Nat.
It's not
And
coming.
now we're just...
I'm gonna give
Oh, you might
the
need to
mods
check
password.
your thing, because it might be blocked invitations.
Yeah.
This reminds me, let me go ahead.
Try again.
Uh,
Yes. Okay.
Lol.
That was
'Cause
clever.
you're not my friend.
That was skillful there. Sorry about that.
this is definitely going to be interesting because, you know, with the records, you know, you have 31-0 for the first place team, but then the other team has more wins with 35-1. And I wonder if they've ever played each other in between that. I wish I knew about that and maybe had a chance to talk to them before this, but it's all right.
That would
They,
be
uh,
interesting.
I mean, because it's just such a close thing. I mean, OldLegends could have played 4 more games and lost also, so it could have been almost close to a tie. So, the ratios sort of play out, but they, with them not losing any, it kind of works for them.
Yeah, we found out that it was pretty apparent quickly after setting the rules out that these kind of surgical teams were going to win, just going in, getting the victories, and getting out quick. That's something that we're going to be looking to change in the future because we want people to play each other more often within these games.
You got a hoster again.
Yep.
Same.
Really?
New server then?
Yeah, new server, I guess.
Yeah, definitely try a new server.
Let's do Echo. Echo 9.
We are currently experiencing some technical difficulties, but hopefully we get the game started soon.
Okay, we'll be in Echo 9.
I'll do it.
Go nuts.
So is this all done through your database, Saidin? The way that you calculated how these teams won?
Yeah, so basically the goal of this tournament, or more like an event really, almost like a league, is to be able to automate the process for us because we don't have the manpower to run a bracket-style tournament for the entire, thousands of clans that are running. So what we want to do is we want to create, stipulations within our database that can track matches automatically so that we can worry about, their records and stuff as the month progresses. I think that when we do another one the next time, what we're going to probably do is have a similar sort of round-robin style where everybody can play everybody else, but it will ultimately lead to a bracket tournament at the end of it. And I think that that'll end up being a little bit more fair for the teams who are involved.
I agree. I mean, some teams, necessarily might not go as... I mean, to me, I preferably don't play clan server. I think that you kind of meet players and you learn your own thing outside of it, but I think that some of the people underestimate, though, those players that do play in the clan server. It's almost considered a, quote, noob to play on clan server with, competitively. But I've gone on there, with me just playing around, messing around, and there's some players that really do mess you up in there, and I think it's underestimated. And I do like the way it works with how you join the game and the things you added to it, also in the ending, and how the game ends for you in the clan server.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of benefit to the client server. Obviously, we know that there are faults to it. Playing on a regular server and having full control over the match is probably more ideal. But with that kind of a system, you have to create check-in systems on the website. You have to keep track of matches. You have the option of then picking times between players. Not everybody can play at the same time, all this kind of other stuff. So the clan server really gives us that automation factor so that when we're dealing with a large group of people, and ultimately when we design events, we want to incorporate the most amount of people as possible because that's something that, that's what we do with our game. So, we have to use the clan server for that kind of thing. And taking it away from that onto a regular server once we've decided who the top clans are or whatever the case may be is, I think, more beneficial for us. But there's definitely legitimate clans that play on that server, and we can see that on the match point ladder. There are teams that take it seriously, and there are teams that are skilled. So hopefully involving them and getting them to come out to more events is a benefit of all this.
I completely agree. I think it's cool how you guys can be able to track the information that also happens, who's winning, who's losing, and it's a really nice system because it gets that if you still get that competitive atmosphere, and it's right set up for you. The game, once the half starts for you, you can go in there, do your thing, and your team gets more representation that way also if you check the information on the clan page.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, involving the clan page, involving the game, it's all good things. It brings more people in, more people participate, more people come to the website, they see what we're doing, and it can't be a bad thing, right? So our goal is to just develop these systems over time. Obviously, this is one of the first things that we've done, sort of this automated clan server style tournament. We've done this kind of thing over a weekend event in the past, but never to this scale. So we're learning on it. There's lots of mistakes that were made this time, but we hope to see new things come from future tournaments or events and leagues that we do on the clan server.
Yeah, I mean, not only does it help see who's doing what and how good a team is doing, but it also, the players that are going into these clans, I think people should be more aware of that information that you guys are providing for them and the team. So if you're looking at a clan, you can go in there, you see the clan, you see their points, you see what rank they are, you see, how many games they played, what they've lost, and I think that just gives more of a kind of a satisfaction of knowing, the team's almost, it's like a kill-death ratio for them. It's the way, their record.
Well, exactly. It keeps, having the website do that kind of stuff really gives players and clans the opportunity to show themselves off to the world. And, that's why we want to use the records and the database on the clan server for these kinds of events. It's just, it makes sense. So, to see we want to do win percentage because then you can't necessarily farm the wins, but there obviously needs to be more stipulations on the rules and some further refinement to make it so that you can't just go 30-0 and all of a sudden win a tournament. Not to say that OldLegends is a bad clan, because I know that they're not, and they are skilled and they're going to show us some serious action today. But we want to find a way to get that balance between the people who are just going to abuse it to win the prize and the people who want to actually show themselves off in the competition.
I completely agree.
If we're all ready to go here. That is
so,
user,
let's see if third time's a charm.
Yes, I'm user. Hi, Saidin.
Hello, hello.
Okay, everyone, ready up fast as possible so we can get this started.
What did God's Gunman mean when he said delay?
It means
the
time
delay
that
on
you
the
see it
broadcast.
on the broadcast from when we're actually broadcasting in real time. The problem is, without direct Twitch intervention, we cannot do it as we're not partnered right now. However, I'm trying to get in contact with them right now, so...
You can add a one, but you need to buy it.
And this is another thing too. Broadcasting options are something that this was put together very last minute, and I do have to thank everybody who's watching this right now. We hope to do more broadcast stuff in general, but also with these kinds of events and tournament stuff for sure.
We're just waiting on God's Gunman and Saidin to ready up here, and then we can start.
I'm gonna go more into the game now. I think that with Ghost Mode, the style of bunny hopping, it really changed the way the game was played. I remember when I first started, bunny hopping really wasn't that popular. People didn't even know how to do it, and I think it's been like was that? I don't know, Sadie, if you can say something about this real fast. How was bunny hopping meant to happen, or was that just a glitch in the game?
Bunny hopping is neither a glitch nor an intended feature. It's actually just a product of the engine more than anything. And it's one of those things that doesn't necessarily take away from the game. So we've never pushed the developers to find a solution for it. We have seen in the past some exploits, with movement and stuff like that. But bunny hopping is a good thing. I think it's good for Ghost Mode.
Just a quick note to LordNatterZ, please stay in first and third person or else you're going to be getting a black screen.
Yeah, the
also,
overall
quickly
one
Alt-Tab because you are flashing, and that's the problem with X.
Hey, one of them disconnected. Do we all leave and restart?
Yes.
Yeah, so we're going to give one disconnect to both teams, so we should restart the match if one of them has disconnected.
That out.
Let's leave.
How are we getting word to them, though?
We'll leave and they'll hit in 10 seconds.
And have the God's Gunman team leave as well, the OldLegends.
So we're restarting the match.
Hey user, yeah.
Set it to bio facility again, by the way, 9.
Yeah, so that's gonna be set. I don't know, because they really didn't start playing, because they had an immediate DC. I say we should roll the dice again.
Saidin's call.
Okay.
Here on in, if they DC one more time, we just continue and they come back in, right?
One disconnect per side. So OldLegends has used their disconnect for now. If kill support does have a disconnect in the first half, we will restart the match. But after that, if we do go to a third game, any disconnects, they should not be rejoining, and the game will just be played out as is.
Okay, waiting for everyone else to ready up.
Rex.
Alright, 9 ready? Whenever you're ready. I wouldn't say public user. Doesn't really relate to our game.
User doesn't count.
Okay. Well, here we are in we're in Bio Facility. This is the newer of the Ghost Mode maps, I believe, and this map, it's kind of I've played it a few with a couple of team or clanmates, and I think it all kind of depends on how you work together as a team. I mean, in all reality, any type of competitive match is going to depend on teamwork. But really, with Ghost, I think it really matters on doing things together. At this point, right now, kill support. OldLegends, I'm sorry. OldLegends is taking it at A site. We have LTH Dragon in site, and also they hear the bomb being planted. They do have the bomb down now on A site. Again, things are very calm. This is a lot about patience. And Chevy Boy takes out Raxel for the first kill of the game. And again, it's interesting to see what guns people use in Ghost Mode, because a lot of people prefer the silence weapons because it is quieter, it gives them the opportunity to hear the ghost. And wow, they got the defuse there. Good job. That's 1-0 to start the game.
There was one of the other guys was thinking that he was defusing, but the other was, so he killed the wrong man.
Good decoy there.
I'm sure Gods is pissed.
Very.
This is where you see pro strategies come into place. Putting a decoy in to plant the bomb is a great idea.
I've never even seen that before.
That should work with CF competitive SND, but unfortunately. Ooh, Raxel, nice shot. Mid bunny hop too.
It's interesting to see how bunny hopping really throws off somebody's shot. It's just, it's you know, you could spray down and just, you hear them, but the movement, it really does take technique. I mean, it takes practice. Ooh, Anarchy with the one-hit double kill. Nice shot there. He's down with 79 HP by him. Now he's by himself. It's a 1v1 situation. 53 HP left him, and he takes out Chronic Kill to end that, to set it to 1-1. Very nicely played by Anarchy. That was nice to see. The way that like I said, the way bunny hopping works, I mean, I do it myself, and I've learned it from actually playing Ghost Mode, and I implement it into my Search and Destroy because it really throws people off. But in Ghost Mode, it really is about the technique and how you do it, because if you don't do it correctly, you're not going to get the purpose of it, which is to be invisible while you're running or moving. Looks like they're going for an A site again. The bomb is here. Vatav is about to plant. You got probably LTH Dragon back here. They got the bomb down. Only 2 guys on site, though. I'm not sure why you got people off a site. Usually, I think it's very important to have all your players on site when the bomb is planted. If not, then it's not going to really do much for you, because you don't have all your team to support you. And once the bomb is planted, the rotate is put in, and everybody's going to be there. So you want your team set in place and where they need to be.
You're doing that. Oh, he takes out the right person this time.
Oh, Anarchy takes out LTH Dragon for the defuse. There was no decoy at that point. Looks like they're going to go for the defuse. And he takes out... Oh! Nice job.
Anarchy's really carrying there, sitting out.
And on what David was saying, bunny hopping really helps out Because the one thing most players listen to for here is breath, and definitely breath is something that can give away Ghost characteristics and position. And bunny hopping, there's types of bunny hopping that just suppresses your breath completely. It basically adds new dimensions to this game.
I completely agree. It's just it creates a new type of thing. I mean, not only is Ghost Mode completely different from any other mode you have, but it gives you the opportunity to do things and practice things that you aren't able to do in any other mode, like Search and Destroy or Team Deathmatch or Mutation. You can bunny hop, but you can't necessarily use the purpose of it like in Ghost Mode. You're invisible. Well, Raxel is here all by himself, and he doesn't get it. He does take out Chevy Boy, but too late there. It's 2-2. They right at this point, if you see GR here, kill support, they played the same spots every time. Now, whether or not OldLegends is actually noticing that is, it's important. They should notice these things. They do the same thing every time, so I'm pretty sure they are noticing what's going on. They need to know where their players are. If they keep staying at those same positions, they can take advantage of that. And they could use that to their advantage. If they see LTH always in A side at that same spot, they can technically corner him or get the kill that they need. It's really hard for Blacklist to work the picks, like if it was Search and Destroy, but working picks does help a lot, and maybe that's why they are spreading out. And that's just me, lack of information on Ghost Mode and how people play. It almost seems like with their bait, I mean, like, it's a good bait thing, but it's just, kind of throws... To me, it works. It worked one time, but once you do it again, you're gonna get almost any of your guys destroyed.
My one pet peeve about this mode is it really is a baiting mode. Unless you can get past the baiting, you can't really be a good team.
Well, GR, they could just spray all over the diffuser to help cover him, and as well as the entrances, the possible entrances towards where Ghost could come in. But A site, it's really open all avenues from the ceiling down to even other windows and doors.
Yeah, with Ghost, I mean, they give the advantage of Ghost getting into a site. With most and almost any map, they give the Ghost any opportunity to get into a site from all directions, pretty much. And that's what's so unique about this mode is that the maps that are created, they're not necessarily sided, but they're convenient on both sides. GR is right at the sites. Ghosts usually have to travel to their sites a lot more, but they have more areas and opportunities to go to, and that's what makes being Ghost more strategic than GR. GR has to be patient. They have to wait and listen for them to come. Now, and in this it's nerve-wracking at sometimes, especially in some type of match like this, that you have to wait for them. You can't hear them. You can't see them at sometimes, and it really does help. And I think the way the maps are created is very important to point out.
Oh, and he misses.
I'd like to point out a strategy change. It looks like OldLegends is delaying setting up the bomb in the last couple of mount rounds, especially with that fake technique that Killsport was using.
Fatep takes out one. See, the way, and like I said, I just like to point out the way they're bunny hopping. It's very hard to pinpoint. And unless you hold down that trigger, I mean, this is the only time I recommend spraying, because if not, you're not gonna hit them. They don't stay in one direction. You see the Ghost, they bunny hop side to side.
Gunman with the clutch. Good job.
He's leading his team to victory here, 8-1. Yeah. Beautiful score.
Very nice for Ghost Mode, and it's 5-2 right now. OldLegends is leading.
One thing I do have to say, it's Dragon always goes to the same spot every single time, just like you were saying, David, and I think OldLegends is apparently taking good advantage of that. They go to different spots every time.
I definitely agree with you. The spot, here's the problem with his spot also. He's very limited to, it's closed off on his angles. In Ghost Mode, you want to have every angle possible to see anything or hear anything. His hearing is not going to be changed, but the way he views things, he can't see up top anything because it's blocked off. Can't see anything to the right of him. And whoo, I have to mention there, nice 3K by Scruffy, spray and pray, baby. But Anacray takes him out to make it 6-2 for OldLegends. But going back to what you were saying, Dragon's going to the same spot and it limits him. He can't do too much. He wants to confine himself in that little area because he thinks that if anybody goes there, he's going to get a shot, or he's, you know, but they're not going there, and they're just actually going to the spots he can't see them. So next thing you know, he goes to plant the bomb. He can only hear it. He never saw them go onto the site because it's closed off. He has no angle to see it.
But he does see the openness of the actual bomb site, not just surrounding it.
Well, he's cut off on the right side, on his right side. On the left side is where they're taking, on their left and his right. They have, it's almost like a, what do you call it, blind spot for him.
That's right, and it ends up to his disadvantage, and it's going to cost them the round, possibly.
Nice job there by GR. Now it's 3-in-1 situation. Raxel is by himself. Can he get this? Let's see. And Scarfy takes him out, and GR gets to make it 3-6. OldLegends still in the lead.
Bomb Diffuser has to have complete trust in his teammates to kill the ghost the second they see him.
Yeah, and something I noticed...
Domino effect.
Something I noticed about GR is right when the bomb gets planted, they take every opportunity to get to the bomb really fast and try to just do it as soon as they can. Usually teams like to delay the defuse or something, or just to wait to see if anybody will pop out. But most of the times, the way Ghost Mode players are is they'll take their time. They're as patient as GR is, and they have the advantage because they're invisible. It sucks that a Ghost can see you, but you can't see them. And that's why Ghosts have the advantage when the bomb is planted, because you don't know where they're at. You don't know where they're going to come from, and they're going to bunny hop to you once you try to defuse from any direction. So what I like, though, too, by GR is that when they are planting the bomb, they create almost like a formation, like a triangle formation, and like they said, they're baiting for each other to see, almost a decoy. And now it's a 1v4 situation. OldLegends right now has a big advantage at this point. Dragon's gonna try to get the defuse, but and Vatev takes him out. Like I said, any direction, he probably didn't expect it to get straight in the face right in front of him. But like I said, with that bunny hopping, he can't do too much, and it's 7-3 right now with OldLegends in the lead.
And David's fact there. In SND, which I'm sure, David, you're really used to casting, because let's be honest, SND is the one that gets casted. GM is honestly little brother. It always gets disregarded. It is impossible to defuse a bomb when there are BL characters alive in SND. So whenever you the bomb, BL characters are always there trying to kill them.
And also they have the ability of weapons, which makes it much easier just to pop them from a distance than BL in Ghost Mode, where you have to get up close and personal and smack them in the face.
Wow, nice shot there or axe knife kill by Anarchy. He's just right behind him. That's the thing. Like, you just like, where are they? Where are they? GR is just so frustrating at some points, and it is frustrating because like you don't know where they're at, and you only have such a limited amount of time to get that bomb defused. And see, and a Blacklist is all about stalling. If you can stall when that bomb is planted, you're gonna. Like I said, it's nerve-wracking, frustrating when you don't know where that ghost is, and they're just playing little games with you once that bomb is planted. It's pretty funny to watch, but frustrating to have to deal with. And that's what I'm pretty sure Kill Support is dealing with at this point, and they're probably very frustrated with the fact that every time they plant the bomb, they are getting destroyed pretty much.
Well, we'll see in the second half how they can turn out when they're ghosts and have all those same advantages.
Okay, I'm good to go now. This is High signing off. See you guys. Good luck with the broadcast.
Thank you, High. Take care.
Legends and Kill Support. Good luck with all your stuff. Thanks, everyone.
Oh, looks like changing weaponry.
And I guess that kind of gave them a little help there. It's definitely, they are going crazy. Nice shot to take out Anarchy so they can get the defuse. Scruffy has been the person to really be smart when the bomb is being defused. He's the one that's always trying to cover his men, and that's what's getting him his kills at this point, because he has good cover. And I like to point that out, because covering your teammates is really important in Ghost Mode. Because if you do work together and you do well, you're going to see some results. And Scruffy's definitely doing his best to work with this team. And I think that more of his players on there need to have more of that teamwork, because Scruffy seems to be more concerned about, I need to cover my teammate. And you got these people worried about the bomb so much. They're so close together that it makes it easy for the ghosts to get them. I think when the bomb is planted, GR needs to be a little bit more separated, but still at the point where they can see each other. It's just really they have to see every angle. They need to create a way of seeing every angle and blocking out those points where the ghost can come in and surprise anybody. Because once a ghost does take somebody out, you're going to know where they're at, and you're going to have the opportunity to spray and try to shoot them. And that's what I think GR needs to do more of, is they need to separate from each other just a little bit more, instead of doing that little baiting, and create the opportunity of where I'm going to cover this person from this angle and this corner over here, and then I'm going to be at the other corner.
It's me.
God's gunman with 81. He's trying to make his way around to get to the bomb.
And Scarfree definitely doing some work here. We got Godsman with 81, and just Raxo just got taken out, and he's going to try to proceed into B side. I think Bomb is down.
Yeah, it's a 1v3. Let's see how he pulls it. Oh, looks like he's going to try and take some of them out.
At this point, I think they suspect him, and Scruffy takes him out. Scruffy's very good with his pinpointing. I do get him with that. You know, if you have a really good headset, Ghost Mode is just the perfect thing for it, because in Search and Destroy, Team Deathmatch, any other mode, you can hear the footsteps, but with the breathing, it is such an important factor for GR. If you can't hear, it's really important. And to me, the downside of having to hear Ghost, it really, I think, breaks the communication you should have with your teams at some points, because because you do want to communicate with your team. That is very important. But at the same time, when GR is focused on I need to listen for the Ghost or shut up, you want to be able to create some sort of way of communication. It's nice that you can type to each other in game, but sometimes that's not fast enough. And I think that it'd be interesting to hear how they do this, because it's important. Communication is very key in any mode, anything on winning.
Kill support here is looking like they're trying to take the back hatch.
I think LTH Dragon had a nice choice of word here. I mean, it is very loud. It defeats the purpose of trying to hear the ghost, but they're doing some work. Anarchy with only 7 HP left. And Scruffy takes him out.
Done.
I gotta give GR props for coming back there. It's 8 and 6, and they really did do strong. I think a lot more teamwork and maybe a little bit more communication. Too bad we can't really know that at this point. But
that weapon loadout was huge too.
Yeah. So I mean, I didn't update myself on the rules. I didn't know. Is it any gun, any character allowed? Everything?
Yeah, everything's allowed, just because, when they were playing all throughout March, they can use any weapon they want. So I saw no reason to limit the weapons in the final.
Okay.
Especially if it's going to create such interesting strategies now that we're seeing LT Dragon spraying.
And giving a higher cover.
That is convenient. That does work. It's just interesting to see. I mean, will you play like that in another mode? Like, it comes down to how people are just so focused on what they need to do to cover their team. But right there, it's going to end the half. Yep, 9-6. It's very close. At first, I thought that OldLegends had a very strong lead, but very good job on kill support to hold their ground and really kind of bring it back in the middle of that half to go in there and stand strong there. And they got some rounds there to make it 9-6 for that half, with OldLegends taking that one. So let's see if kill support has the same results though as OldLegends. Then maybe this is more of a BL sided map, and it all depends. And at this point, OldLegends did a great job on taking the site, and I think kill support is going to really need to focus on that teamwork and getting to a site quickly like OldLegends did, because they pretty much took it with just how their site takeovers were.
I'm really happy with how this is sort of turning out here. I think a lot of people give Ghost Mode some bad words, but I mean, we're really seeing the same types of, the strategies might be different from Search and Destroy and Ghost Mode, but we're seeing the same type of player adjustments. We're seeing some excellent skill, marksmanship, bunny hopping, people who know the game, people who know the weapons, they know what they're doing, great communication, and these are all fundamentals for playing Search and Destroy too. So this has been a great so far.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's just for the fact that people haven't given it a chance, and once you get focused on one thing, I mean, some of these players probably started with Ghost Mode, so probably more interested in playing it competitively, as in some players that played Search and Destroy started with that, more familiar with that. They prefer to play Search and Destroy, and I think that's completely fine, but I think people need to be more open-minded about things, especially with what the game provides and the opportunities you give people with such a variety, and it gives that people, you know, an interest of the game, and you can like Ghost Mode, but you don't have to like Search and Destroy, and that's fine, but you still like the game. And
You're getting the first kill.
very nice. I like how they have two guys, 2 and 2. That's a good idea for GR, because it's really important. It's really important to stick together in Ghost Mode. I think GR, the opportunities of being together, like I said, you want to have angles, but once you see one of your teammates get taken out, and that's what's going to eventually happen once you notice a ghost most of the time, especially with these competitive players, because it's very hard to see a ghost. One of your teammates are going to get taken out, and that's usually how you see somebody, or they're going to attempt to, like you're seeing in B-side here. Very nice job by Anarchy to take out Scruffy, and they just saw him and they took him together as a team.
Ouch, Butthoffs in the middle there. One thing I do want to go back was for 2 and 2. It is a sound strategy, but at the same time, you're giving up a main avenue from the middle to go and defend the bomb sites, which is really the point of GR, is to defend the bomb sites. But if you split down the middle, it opens up to flanking maneuvers. And you can see that pretty evidently within S&D as well, when they split up their teams to defend either side.
If you notice, we got every GR character right now using a different silence than 4.
That gun is definitely interesting. I've only gotten to use a couple times, and for some reason I think a lot of people, I would prefer that gun, because it's very straight. The gun, bullets are very straight, it's accurate, even when you spray. And in Ghost Mode, with it being silent, and I think it has 35 bullets into it, it's just a huge advantage, and it really does help out. And now, I think that OldLegends is doing some work. Scruffy is by himself with 49 HP on A side. Mom is down.
He's doing well.
Oh, nice! Double kill with one knife. And he takes out 2. And now he's a 1v1 situation with Raxel. And Raxel's full on HP, but that action only takes one hit to take him out.
Bomb's also down away from him right now.
Looks like he's going to take another approach to get the bomb.
Planting anywhere.
Yeah. He's going to take another opportunity to get the bomb, and that's smart. It's in 1v1 situations, I think it's, ooh, nice job by Raxel to pinpoint him really fast there. He did try to come from a different spot, but he didn't get to, and Raxel's doing a great job of holding the bomb down at this point. And he takes out Scruffy to make it 2-0 for OldLegends.
Also, B-hopping itself is an art, because you can fail your timing and do little flickers, and that's all a well-played GR needs, is that little flicker of a failed B-hop and just take you out.
The thing about this map also is that all the ghost characters have to be careful about where they're going, and how they're going, because we have the different doors and such that move only when you contact it, so they're gonna know when you're coming.
Yeah, GR can take it as an ambush, those areas.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's just really important. It's really important to I think it's just all about teamwork in GR and Ghost Mode. I mean, like, if you're by yourself trying to do everything, you're just gonna lose. And and that's implemented in anything.
Another 1v1 situation.
Same players. Oh.
Raxel.
Yeah.
Raxel and Scruffy.
5 HP advantage right now. Not that's gonna help him much, but...
Well, Scruffy's got the bomb and he's on his way, so this will be interesting how Raxel can handle
still
the
looking
situation.
B-side.
Scruffy is long gone.
Yes, the bomb looks like he's taking A, but Raxel's already rotating over to A side.
I think given enough time, Raxel would have realized that, and he doesn't hear anything either.
Smart move. Oh, with that door opening, that really exposed. Oh! I never even noticed Raxel to the side. That was a good distraction using that door, but nice job on Scruffy for getting that distraction with the door. I never realized that he just used that just to distract him and spray at that corner to give him the opportunity to come from the side. using the game's features like the maps, the doors opening. I mean, like in some of the other modes too, you know, even in elimination, you can like now you can shoot at like crates and things and they break, and it kind of changes that. You can use that to your advantage, and he's using the door opening as an advantage, and it really does help out, and that was a smart move.
It's definitely nice to see our future maps coming in with more objects that you can actually interact with, so...
Now it's down to a 1v4.
Yeah.
OldLegends definitely, I mean, pretty much at this point, I have to give them credits for teamwork. It's just important how they, well, no, it's a good thing that they are sticking together. They're using that middle section as a really big way of supporting each other. They don't stay too far from it so that they can kind of regroup very quickly and recover from anything really quickly, and also rotate quickly. And that's important, and I give them credit on that. It was a good job that they all can pretty much group together at one point to take something over, and I think that's why they're really winning at this point.
Dragon right now lucky that there's only one A site. Oh.
God, missed a spot of that.
A nice job by Dragon to get that bomb back. I think they should have had a little bit more people in A site. I'm not sure if they knew the bomb was down or not. I think it would have been called and a lot more people would have shown up. But he's going to go for an A site. Oh, they heard him. He takes out one. Looking to get the other kill, but Vatev takes him out before he can get him. And that makes it 3-1 for the GR.
Nice effort.
See, I think I've used the, what is that called, the Curie? Only a couple times. And,
Oh, the Kukri? It is.
Kukri, yeah, okay. I've only used it a couple times. I actually won it in a mutation mode. Or not mutation mode, zombie mode. Or whatever it's called, I'm sorry. It's been a while. It's pointless, but I won it, and I got to use it, and I think it's just really interesting to see the people's choice of weapon, because in Ghost mode, a lot of people, you know, they have the samurai sword, they have the katana. Man, I don't even know the names because I never get to use them. But
play this game?
yeah, I know. I wish I was more into Ghost mode, but I'm not too great at it. I think I'll stick with Search and Destroy, but I do love this mode. This is what I started off with. This is how I learned a lot of the things that I implement a lot of the things I learned in Ghost mode into Search and Destroy. Bunny hopping. I think my hearing, the way I listen more, you implement that a lot as a Ghost mode player. Having to listen for the breath, footsteps are so easy to hear since they're so loud.
Yeah, starting as GM myself and then going into S&D, it definitely gives you an advantage once you played GM a lot as a GR because you're able to listen for the other team more.
And that's another element that you start listening to footsteps and such even in S&D when it's really you just see them and you can shoot them, but you can also plan it out when you hear them approaching you.
Scruffy right here in a tough spot.
Ooh, nice job by Chronic Kill to get the 2K. 23 HP left on him too, but Anarchy and Vatev couldn't hold there. They're coming. It looks like they're almost starting to do the same thing. The GR's getting the lead, but then they kind of catch on a little bit more and learning how they're playing. So I think they're really changing what they're doing, and I think the first couple of rounds is just a way for them to learn how the other team is, and that gives them the point to plan things out. Like I said, the communication on BL is a lot easier on GR. So to change things up on GR, it's very different, and I think it's a lot more individualized in GR because you really focused on individual skill. I mean, you want to be people. You can't have the same hearing as somebody else. You don't know where everybody's at. It's not like he's over at A site, A long. You can't give that exact pinpoint. You can only give an area in GR. And then they can disappear within 5 seconds because it's that fast.
Okay, my beautiful grenade up there to take out Chronic.
Yep.
At this point, I think Blacklist is very unorganized. Kill Support needs a little bit more teamwork and organization with what they're doing. They need to pick a site and go there. They're very scattered. They're not focused on going to a site directly. And the OldLegends did that. They knew the site, and they did actually a 2-2 split. And that 2-2 split, that's where the bomb ended up going. And then they kind of used that 2-2 split to try to get picks, because once they planted the bomb at A, the people from B went in to take some people out on the way there, so Limo was caught the flank.
OldLegends here definitely looking to get that gold katana.
Definitely.
Well,
I think
Support is still putting up a fight.
I think Vatev wants something to match his gold deagle, definitely.
Looks like kill support's going for single kills as opposed to teamwork on the bomb too.
Which isn't all that bad because, per se, if you kill all of the team, it's a win right there. But to have the bomb is a plus factor, and to use that to give yourself more time.
Yeah, absolutely. And the bomb, placing the bomb brings the team to you to get the kills, you know? So kill support does seem a little frantic in their motions right now.
Not only that, they've lost the bomb, so it'll be interesting how they catch it back. And as well, to give damage to GR, which at the moment they're all at 100.
Got Scruffy here looking to go for Anarchy. Just sighting him right down.
I think the best thing about being a ghost is the fact that you can just stare at somebody and they're so clueless at some points that they just don't know you're there. I think it's kind of humorous to watch. Very frustrating, like I said, for GR.
What a miss by Scruffy on those 2 times. Hope it doesn't cost them too much.
Scruffy gets taken down.
Too soon.
Lethal Dragon right here getting taken down by Anarchy and B, trying to escape the small B. And he gets taken out. Sure,
Not a bad
double
swipe.
frag with that kill.
There was a flicker there. I know he's around.
Problem is if he's gonna go for that bomb right where he is.
Yep.
Oh, there he
Ooh,
goes.
what an escape route right there. Raxel moving to try and head him off at B if necessary.
Coming down to time on this round. Or this match.
15 seconds.
He's gonna be smart.
And he gets the bomb.
Yeah.
Oh, he...
Oh, and they managed to get a gunshot on him with 10 HP, and he takes out God's gunman. Raxel is coming with 82 HP, and Chevy Boy only has 10. He's going to try to get the kill. Oh, and he just misses ult with 10 HP, and Raxel definitely misses him there. He could have had the opportunity to take him out there. It's very close.
Yeah, definitely when you're playing BL as Ghost mode.
Oh!
Too early. Too early.
Definitely too early. Chevy Boy could have had that.
I think one of the more things he could have done right there is just play off the bomb a bit more. Because I mean, if you come for that kill with the knife, then they're just gonna back away.
Looks like BL is going to make an attempt to go to A site, it seems, with the bomb.
Oh, we got a 2-2 split right now with them. Looking like Chevy's gonna go flank.
Mom is down at A site now, and let's see. And like I said, I like the fact that how we have the.
Chevy down.
Yeah, definitely. And like I said, look how they go. I think they're kind of doing the same thing as OldLegends did. They're kind of sending those people to try to catch the flank, and I think that's what.
Ooh, Chronic, not bad. Let's see what can happen here.
Lethal having to take out 2 now. Oh, he went down at just the wrong time.
Just give it a little more time.
Tie, I guess.
So now it's 5-2. GI win.
One more round for Old Legends and
Looks like we have all four looking to go to A site, and very full push. And looks like they're gonna. I'm not sure if they called it yet, but they're a little separated now. At this point, they separated. Godman takes out Chronic Kill.
And another kill. Yeah, I mean, definitely right now with the match coming to an end soon, the pressure is definitely on. I mean, they've come pretty far, so... And we got Scruffy getting another kill for the Ghost. Scruffy taking a double kill.
What is Dragon doing? Taking swipes.
Vadav right now spraying around. Scruffy taking out Raxel.
1v1 situation with Vadav and Scruffy. This is going to be very interesting because if they get this round, they don't tie it up, and I'm sorry, I should be more specific. If OldLegends gets this, they will win, and if not, then looks like Scruffy's gonna have a tough time. And oh, he gets taken out, and that pretty much leaves the win to. Or is there 2 games, or is this there's only one, right?
This is the second game.
This is the second one. It's pretty much down to the numbers now at this point, though.
I think they got the majority though. Is it?
Yeah, at this point they have the majority. They'll play it out just because the action's pretty intense. But at this point, the numbers are going OldLegends' way.
Way to go, guys, Donovan. He is
God's showing
definitely
the
on
real
the
Ghost
move.
players right there.
One thing for sure to say is that OL really got themselves together for the Ghost Mode tourney, and they've improved in their sense of playing Ghost Mode. They weren't usually
Team
known.
Bash.
I mean, there was a lot of...
And it's Team Bashing. Nice.
There were a lot of voices against OldLegends being in the tournament because they had done the 31-0. But I mean, they played it smart, so...
Yeah, you can't fault a team that read the rules properly and played it the way they did. You know, it'll be our job to make these tournaments better the next time, but nobody can say anything bad about OldLegends, that's for sure.
It is unfortunate, though, with the losses that some clans have occurred, and that one loss means that they have to get plenty more of wins just to compensate.
Yeah, and that's something that we'll have to look at in the future, and we'll have, you know, there's going to be some inevitabilities with automated tournaments, but, you know, we need to do a better job at watching the records of the players and the teams and make this more competitive. But OldLegends definitely deserve to be here, looking at this game, that's for sure.
I'll definitely be interested to see, and next time I'd definitely be more interested in casting. It's a great thing, and now they do get around there. It's 8-3. At this point, Scruffy definitely, I think, is their pretty much the lead man for kill support.
Scruffy definitely MVP on kill support for sure.
Yeah, and I think it kind of varies with God's Gunsman and Anarchy, because Anarchy did do very well last game. I think it was, what, 12-3? I can't remember the score exactly.
Spectator board. CrossFire is choosing Anarchy as the ace right now.
Chronic with 16 HP. Let's see what he'll do here.
Oof. And Raxel takes him out, just a little too exposed himself.
Ooh,
Down
Scruffy.
to a 2v2. Scruffy low HP.
As well as a ping spike.
Scruffy getting taken out there before he could get the bomb or the kill.
All down to Dragon.
It's up to see if Dragon can drag it out a bit longer.
Ha!
Oh, and they see him and he's spraying. He gets a hit on him to put Anarchy down to 44. He's exposed himself. He's still trying to get the kill. He should just go for the bomb.
Wait, with the door opening when you touch it, it's definitely
Oh, and he takes him out
players.
by himself here, and he looks like he's gonna go down. Oh, taking a different route. Oh, and I think he noticed he went. Oh, he's moving over. He went to B site. That gives him the opportunity to go to A and possibly get the bomb down. I'm not.
Looks like Dragon's
Being
going for the
smart
kill,
about
then the
them
bomb,
waiting.
as Rex said.
I think at this point they don't care.
Yep, they won.
Oh, he's trying to get him and he misses, and Vatov takes him out to make it 9-3 with OldLegends pretty much making it 18-9 game. They took half of the game from them, and that was a great job on OldLegends. And I believe that you guys said the prize was Golden Katana?
The prize is a golden katana, and they'll be winning it for everybody in their clan who were able to play throughout March and all that stuff. So the prize is nothing to scoff at, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, Just want to thank everybody for watching, and thank you, Saidin, and all of those of you that got in contact with me. Well, so late, and I was so happy to be able to come here and cast for you guys, and I hope I'll be here again. I don't know if there's anything else you want to say, Saidin.
Yeah, no, I want to thank everybody for watching, and I know that this tournament was a bit chaotic, but we hope to do more of this, both for Ghost Mode and Search and Destroy, so fans of Search and Destroy expect this kind of stuff as well, and, you know, we're just going to keep improving and making it better. More prizes and more events, and hopefully more casts, because this was a lot of fun, and I'm really glad you guys were able to cast this.
Like I said, I'm very happy to be able to come out here. Iceman got a hold of me just on the verge of time on my way home from paintballing, so, you know, I do like the last minute things too. Yes. Yes, I do enjoy myself paintballing. You know, I implement CrossFire. Definitely.
We should say we'll be handing out the prizes to everybody next week. All 10 clans will get a prize. We had a small problem with implementing the spray and name card for the 4 to 10 place winners, but we're going to find an appropriate prize and give something to everybody who was in this tournament all month. It was really great and definitely good casting, guys. Thanks for coming out for that. We're going to cast a lot more stuff, I think, and just get everybody more involved in this. It's a great time.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely rushed this, but next time we're going to be looking to improve a lot more, so...
For sure, and we should mention that, you know, we do these official events and stuff all the time, but there's always people doing things on the forums. We have drafts that go on all the time. People run their own tournaments, fan sites. I want to plug one of the moderators is doing a Ghost Mode specific tournament. I believe he already has over 60 clans signed up or something along those lines. So it's going to be full bracket with item restrictions, highly skilled, all the top clans will be showing for Ghost Mode. So while ours might have been a bit more general, Talon's I think is going to be very specific and very skilled. So keep your eyes out for that. And make sure to keep your eyes out on the community, the website, the forums, for plenty of for stuff, either fan created or official. And it's good stuff for the game.
Also, if you guys are wanting us to broadcast anything, please suggest to us because we're just starting this up, and since we started with our first event, that was a really big success in our eyes, so we're definitely looking forward to doing this more often.
Yeah, definitely. I think you should look forward to the CrossFire Olympics. I know you said that's returning, so, and that's going to be broadcasted, so.
Good year.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, awesome guys. So yeah, we'll see you again soon.
Alright, take care everybody. Have a good night.
You guys miss
Yeah, have a great night everyone.
Uploaded later.